Sony Michel, his first carry. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On second down, Michel.
Et voilà, bloque ça passe.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Michel. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Because you know me.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. James White's first carry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up the first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the ground, Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned
that.
They'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Ça revient quoi, Warzone après?
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And his throw here is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll go down at the 28. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And Darnold just beating the play clock. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Voilà,
6-0 our score after 1.
Il a joué ce bâtard. Bâtard, je sais quoi ça, putain.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Oh, putain de moustique là, sa mère.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold.
Yes, c'est quoi le flag? Je sais pas, c'est moi. C'est moi?
4th down, this is a big call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Je faisais quoi aussi ce tardin, putain. Putain de mystique qui tourne. Ah, c'est figure.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Oh là là, oh là là.
Just 3 back.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They begin with Michel on the ground. He's got a first down and past the 30, and all the way up to the 37-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
57 to Mike. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Delta.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed.
Ah ouais, alors l'autre il passe, il prend des gars. Il n'est pas sérieux. Il prend personne. Il se décolle.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Wait 20. 57. You don't want this. Motion, pump. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. So don't say nothing. Hey, check it. Hey, 66.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
57 Mike. Mike 57. Watch the run. 57 to Mike. 57. Hey, exit.
Ah, tu peux le brûler de me...
72. Alert flare.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Non, j'ai pas laissé tomber les Bucks. Je joue avec mon QB, tu vois. Tant qu'il n'y a pas de la mise à jour encore sur Madden. Ça y est. Brady l'a signé là. Il faut trahir avec Brady, tu vois. Il faut que je m'entraîne avec lui. Du coup, dans Madden, il est encore aux pattes, alors on joue avec, hein.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got it. Mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Hey, Echo. Watch a slant.
To throw is Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Trenton Cannon.
Hey! Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
25 yards the pickup there, also a first down. Nothing too fancy there, a simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defenders. Watch them get off the ground, going back to the huddle, shaking their heads, and kind of pointing to each other like, what just happened?
Oh là là, je me prends un truc. Oh là là.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away.
T'inquiète. Déjà, est-ce que la NFL va reprendre? Déjà. Est-ce que la NFL va reprendre? Parce qu'avec le Corona là-bas, c'est un peu chaud. Mais si la NFL, t'inquiète pas. T'inquiète même pas. Pique. T'inquiète même pas si la NFL.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Il est seul là-bas. Putain, vous êtes sérieux?
That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Quand tabasse, c'est possible. Pas possible, quand tabasse.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Allez, reste debout. Reste debout.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Reste debout.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. Regular. Hey, Haywood. Nice 57 to Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
Here's Brady. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds
Comment tu peux rater
remaining.
une passe comme ça? Ah, je sais. Comment tu peux rater une passe comme ça?
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Roy. 57 to Mike. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Shadow. 57. Hey, Charlie. Hey, watch his flat. Alpha.
To throw again. Brady.
Ah, vas-y.
That'll be
Oh, il lance des
incomplete
carottes.
with 11 seconds remaining now.
Et renfou. Ouais, je sais pas, franchement, c'est quoi, décaler, ça serait chaud un peu. Ouais, décaler, je sais pas, parce que même avec la NCA et tout, franchement, la misère un peu, je pense. Ah, les 49ers, laisse tomber, ils sont cuits.
So back-to-back incompletions, and
Gagnez
that
pas
has
le
them
Super Bowl,
staring at a
49ers.
3rd and 10.
Hey, go 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th
C'est pas la
down.
première en plus. Oh là là.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3
C'est fini
here.
ça. J'avais le mojo une saison. Le mojo c'était pour une saison là. Là les Chiefs ça y est, ils vont aller juste en playoff et ils vont dormir, c'est fini.
This is taken about
Là,
7
pareil,
yards deep.
toi,
And no run
fini, la
back
Fortuner,
here.
c'est
This will
juste
be
le
a
mojo cette année.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
Là, c'est
line.
plus, là. Plus le mojo.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Comme les
Their
argots, tu vois, le
defense
mojo,
has
il a
done the
disparu.
job.
Pareil.
Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. John Simon in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Big stop, let's go. Motion, motion, motion. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Watch the lady. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Putain, les gars, vous êtes dessus. C'est pas possible, vous êtes deux dessus.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Ne respectez pas le 49ers. Ne mérite pas le respect. Comme les argots. Aucun respect.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Darnold from the gun. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike, we're gonna sign. Mike, 5-4. Watch the run. Watch the lady.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, it's Cannon, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Back to Cannon again on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Wait, 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 66. 53's the mic. 50.
Oh, s'il te plaît, fume-le, ça me fume-le, s'il te plaît.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike, wait for the end.
Now Brady. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel.
Comment on peut me rattraper de là-bas?
Down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
We got this.
The third quarter with the score Jets 17, Patriots 6.
Wait 20. 57's the mic. Coming. Hey, Alabama.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, Michel.
Allez, oublie.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Brady. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they
let's go.
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run on first down. Bell, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to lead too much.
Hey, merci, tiens.
He goes down. Lawrence Guy, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
3rd and long, it's Darnold.
Merci. C'est ça ma gueule, c'est ça Guillemot.
They pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel.
Comment tu fais pour pas tenir sur tes jambes? Putain, Michel, let's go!
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Sugar! Check it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run it. This is Michel. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Allez.
Wait, 53! You can't play. Goal 66. Bud. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to throw. No,
back to throw. He's got Sanu. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Michel. And brought down, but not
Gère le
before
steak,
they're
Mitch.
inside
Tu gères
the
le steak, Mitch.
25.
Tu gères le
That'll
steak,
be
Mitch.
New England 1st down and gain of 12. Now Michel. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15.
Tu gères le steak,
shy of the
Mitch.
10.
Let's go. Let's go,
The
Mitch.
Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as
Let's go,
they'll
Mitch.
stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Rip. Here we go again. Here we go again. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Rip.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Go, man, man.
And they will run it with Michel. And he's across for the touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
People watching this one right here give
Let's
up
go.
because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one
Voilà.
play out.
On revient au score. On passe devant. Let's go.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Interception. Quitte. Allez. Allez. Ciao. Ciao ma gueule. Ciao ma gueule. Ciao ma gueule. Voilà. French Foot US. T'es où? T'es où ma gueule? T'es où ma gueule? Allez les gars. Peace. Sur cette victoire. 1, 1, 1.